Some heirs have more rights than others. It depends on, again, who the heir is. The heir with more rights than others typically is a spouse. In certain states, the spouse is going to have a lot more rights than adult children, and usually these fights come about in blended family situations. If the children are all of the marriage of the deceased and the surviving spouse, then in almost all situations the surviving spouse is going to get the property of the deceased, regardless of whether the deceased died with a will or without a will, with a living trust or without a living trust. If the deceased died without a will or without a living trust, now we're into a pure blood determination. If there are children, not of the deceased, not by the current spouse, then we're going to get in some conflict, more than likely. The children of the deceased are going to be entitled to some property. The surviving spouse is going to be entitled to some property. What that property is a great prescription for a fight, because the spouse may want the house, the kids may want the house sold. The kids may want the stock, the mutual funds, the spouse may want that because that's all the money the spouse is going to have to live on. Fights come in all colors and stripes. Family fighting in estate situations is on the rise. It's going to continue to rise as things go along. Having different rights between heirs just means, frankly, the deceased failed to plan. If the deceased had planned, the deceased could have given all to the spouse, all to the kids, all to charity, all to the government. You don't see that too often. But he certainly, or she certainly, could have done something other than set up a fight in their family.